Ciao, dear hearts. Hi, I'm Caterina Giglio. Everybody calls me Cat because most people can't say Caterina. If you're new to our channel, I just want to thank you right away for your subscription, for your comments, your shares, your likes. We really appreciate it. We appreciate all your feedback, and I love interacting with you guys and sharing ideas and information. So today we're going to do a studio tour, and I know you're thinking, oh my gosh, Cat, doesn't look like your studio. No, we're in the living room because I want to show you this. I know you've seen this in a million videos in my studio. Well, maybe not a million, maybe like 25 or something, but anyway, and it's been on my painting wall forever, and it took me actually 2 years to finish, and I finally finished it, so I had to share it with you because we're doing a studio tour today. So I'm showing you all the work and what I've been up to, and I like taking you in like once a year and showing you everything I've been doing and talking about it. And so 2 years it took me. It took a lot of paint, a lot of time. It was in between, you know, whenever I found a moment to work on it. And it was from a photograph of my pool that I absolutely loved. And it is 3 feet by 4 feet. It's almost as big as I am, as you can see. And I just love the way it came out. So I want to share my journal with you because I just finished a whole year of art journaling, and if you go to my blog, I have every single spread, 12 spreads with all of the ingredients, everything that I used, and then also a little bit of background on why I created the spreads that I did for each month, so you get a little bit more of a story. So we're just going to kind of page through it today so I can share it with you. This is a Strathmore mixed media journal, and if you go if you're on YouTube and you're watching this, if you go just underneath my name and you see all of the different listings for all my social media, I also have a list of all of the products on Amazon that you can get. And you can get this Strathmore Mixed Media Journal, the same one I use, right there. You can just click on the link to go to Amazon. Anyway, so January. I always do a self-portrait in January. I thought it would be really fun to do before and after. I love this kindergarten picture of myself. And this was after I had just started letting my hair grow out, and it had finally gotten completely white, and I was so excited. And when I finally finished the portrait, I realized that my hair was still pokey, just like it was when I was a little kid, and I thought that was really cool. So that was January. February is a love letter that I write to myself, and it's about putting down all the things that I like about me. And so that's underneath the pages, and this is all about writing. In March, I was doing a lot of different things. This is my new project with paper that I'm working on, and it's about weaving a new beginning, this one. Real quick, April is about gardening and spending time in the garden. It's pretty self-explanatory. This one is about friendships. I had 2 friends that both, their husbands both transitioned simultaneously, and it's about kind of the pain about being far away and not being able to help others. And this one is a little bit more suffering. It's about the kind of the state of the union right now and about how we're kind of torn apart. This one is also kind of tragic. It's about being separated from people and estrangements in relationships, but I love the way it came out, and I love the Ripped and Torn paper series going on here. August was sitting and at the beach, and just some self-reflection going on. And I really like that bright blue color. This is more a little bit political, about keeping quiet, women keeping quiet, and about reaping and sowing. And you can read more about that on my blog. And October, it's pretty much, it was listening to nature sounds and the songs going on, and that there being change afoot. Crows represent change to me. November, the oceans, as we sailed back, and then December. And December being kind of chilly and gray days, and shopping for holiday, and just a lot going on in this journal. So in my studio, in this spot, I either have little stitches or I'm sketching or doing something like that. And lately I've been doing lots of sketches. I've been using my Blackwing pencils, and they're on the link today too, in case you want to get a set of them. These three are really wonderful. They're buttery and fabulous. So I'm using my, it's just a tiny little mixed media art journal for that. And this is an old book that I had. It's just Victorian photographers, sorry. And Julia Margaret Cameron is one of my favorites, and so I just thought I would do a few sketches of hers. This one I really loved. So just playing with it and practicing cross-hatching and drawing. Here's another quick sketch, another Julia Cameron, and I just love her photos and just had a lot of fun with this. And then this last piece, and I sketch when I get stuck in the studio, or actually it's when my control issue is getting so strong and I'm not allowing the flow of creativity to rush through, that I just let go and I come over and I sketch or I stitch. I just do something that's meditative that just brings me back to the flow. And so just sketching and playing with it always pops me back into the flow of creativity. So over here, I am getting ready to, I don't know if you know, but I'm going to be teaching a class in Fort Collins, and just one class this year in Fort Collins, Colorado, and it is my book cover series. So it's this is a fabulous old set of books that I got, and I love this yummy paper. And so I've been getting everything ready to make the class display piece that'll go to the store. So I just wanted to share with you that I was getting all of the supplies ready to put it together and get it all going. So I just dyed this with black bean dye the other day, and so I'm just thinking it's going to be really, really yummy with this paper, don't you think? I just can't wait to see it all together. And of course, you'll get to see it when I'm done. Okay, so we're at my painting wall, and these are acrylic mixed media paintings that I'm working on. And so I have a lot of space to work on this series of white roses that I want to create. And I'm working off of a photograph. This is a photo that I had printed off of a photo that I took from my iPad. I hope you can see that. So I'm working I'm building up the layers on this. So there's quite a few on here now, and I'll just have a couple more to finish and then put the details on. And this one is really close to being done. And then this one is on my iPad. I haven't printed it off yet. And it's acrylic paint, mixed media. I'm specifically using art sticks, pencils, sometimes chalks, and mixing it in too. So I'm really happy with the way they're turning out. They're just voluptuous and gorgeous. Okay, I am working on my Ripped and Torn series, and these pieces are hopefully headed to a magazine. I'm going to do an article inquiry and see if they're interested in these pieces. And they all have this like red and black theme going on, and I think they're pretty fun. They're not finished. As you see, I don't have most of them signed yet. And they're in various stages of being finished, and I just sit here and keep working on them, and as soon as I get the ones finished that I really like, then I'll sit down and start writing the article inquiry. But I've been working on this too to send out to the magazine. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, so I brought you into the studio. I didn't clean it all up. It's straightened, but it's still kind of messy. And so you can see that, you know, we're really working here. And this is a brand new piece. I'm almost done with it. I've still got a little bit more work to do on it. You can see all the papers on my desk that I just shred and rip and tear and work with. And so this piece is unfinished, and I've got some finished pieces on the wall. Well, close to finished. Actually, they are finished. They just have to be sealed on the wall that I'm going to show you. And these are the new pieces for my new show that's coming up in May. So I'll be teaching that class in May in Fort Collins, and I'll be doing my show. And the show is called Excavations. And as you know, all of my work is about relationships and digging deep, and that's kind of what this show is about. So let me show you this new work on the wall. So these pieces are finished for the show, and they have to be sealed. And I'm really excited about this new show, Excavations, and this piece especially. This one's called Two Sides of the Same Story. And I love the butterfly piece and the cash book piece up there. So I've got 4 pieces done right now, another one on the table, and then I've got a lot to work on because I need to do like 20 pieces to have ready. So I'll be working quite a lot on this show. Thanks for joining me in my studio tour today and giving me the opportunity to show you everything I'm working on. I know there's so much going on that you don't see. You come to the studio, you know, a couple of times a month and we do a project or something together. So this way you get to see what I'm working on when I'm not working on projects for you guys. Hey, and next time, we're going to be doing monoprints again, and we're going to be monoprinting on fabric, which I'm very excited to share with you some things about that. And one of my viewers, one of the YouTuber guys, I think his name was Andy, I'm not sure, suggested painting on canvas. So we're going to try that too. Actually suggested monoprinting on canvas. So we're gonna have a really good time next time, and I'm really looking forward to seeing you then. And as always, ciao for now.